Hello, this is Leech83, how we doing? Welcome to episode 9, season 2 of Celtic's Road to the European Cup. And so far this season we are doing relatively well. After 14 games we are 5 points clear at the top of the league, and we are also into the latter stages of the European Cup with one game left to play in the group, which we will have in this episode upcoming. Now we will get started in our next league game, which is at home to Hamilton Accies, and with the team we've only got one change, and that is enforced because Brown is suspended. So we've got this regen player Abadello with only 48 rated going in at centre defensive mid. A bit of a risk to take, but as I said in previous episodes, that Near Baton won't ever play for the club again, so that's why he's not going to feature whatsoever. After a kind of contractual dispute, he's decided he wants to leave, so I'm frozen him out of the team altogether. He's not going to kick a ball, and hopefully we'll get rid of him in the January transfer window. Now, if you're new to the series, just take this opportunity to let you know that there is a series link in the playlist, a series playlist in the links in the description down below. It helps if you put it the right way round instead of doing it the other way. And yes, in that link you'll be able to go through all the playlist and see the episodes that we've had in this season so far. And if you check on my playlist that I've got, you'll be able to find that one for season 1 and see exactly how we went through that first one if you're new to the full thing altogether. Now, we are in a snowy game today, which is going to be good, and hopefully we can still get a result against Hamilton and maintain that 5-point lead at the top. Oh, it's too easy. That was a nice little play round about. Ball getting in to Hemmings, who found Mackay Stephen, and then found Martin Braithwaite, and he managed to tuck it away nicely. It's not even Mackay Stephen, I think it's Forrest actually. They found the ball to Braithwaite, and it's lashed away home, and it's 1-0. Very early start, nice, comfortable lead already. Forrest finding Eswine. Eswine. Crossing volley, oh, a lovely volley. That'll do nicely. Martin Braithwaite catching that nicely and slashing it home to make it 2-0. Just a nice little chip through ball by Eswine and Hart first time. Good finish, 2-0. Well, that'll do nicely. Another 2-0 victory and maintains our lead at the top of the table. And that's all we could ask for. A nice early goal by Braithwaite and then tucking away a volley to make it 2. And that done nicely. Although we didn't have the most of the game, we took care of our chances when they came, and it was comfortable in the end, and a nice 2-1 win, 2-0 win, sorry. So now on to the next game, which is our last group stage match in the Champions League, and that is against Paris Saint-Germain. So we'll basically get the team ready. I think the only change will be Scott Brown coming back into the team. Meanwhile, we've got an international manager offer which we'll reject. So yeah, we'll just get the team ready for the game against PSG. As I say, I reckon Brown will be the only change, but as you can see from the table there, we're very, very comfortable. We will finish top, so we will be seeded going into the next round. So everything's looking good at the moment. So we'll just get the team ready for the PSG game. Okay, so because we are comfortable in the group stage, we've basically completely changed the team. We went with Gordon in goals, with Daniel Fisher, Duffy, Marin and Tierney at the back, with Grealish on the left. I was playing Scott Brown at CDM. We've got Dessau playing on the right, and in the middle we've got Ryan Christie, and then up front is Marvin Emnes and Zanui, who hasn't featured at all this season, so we'll just give the lad a crack out in the team anyway. In fact, actually what we're going to do is we're just going to put Brown down onto the bench and put sorry, ignore me. I'll put Brown on. Just I'll always get that yellow card on him. I'll just try not to do anything stupid with him. Yeah, so we'll play with this team in this last group stage game, and hopefully hopefully we get a good run out. I'm not too fussed about the score. As I say, we're already qualified, so it should be all good. So let's jump into the game and see how it goes. Early corner for PSG. Coming on is 7 minutes in. Goalkeeper comes and takes and gets us started on a counter attack. Zanui finding Dessau, he should have enough pace. He finds Marvin Emnes. Oh, that's a classic counter attack. That'll do nicely, and it's a surprise 1-0 lead. Just got them on the break after the counter. Desa picking it up. Kazawa out of position. Emnes slots it home nicely and it's a 1-0. Corner opportunity for PSG. Goalkeeper comes, makes a mess of it. Suarez is there with a header. Gordon should have stayed on his line. He's came for it. Suarez isn't going to miss a header from there. It's 1-0. Well, that'll do nicely. We held them off for a draw. Finished 1 each. I wasn't expecting that, but from our one basic attack going forward, we managed to get the goal to go ahead from a nice counter attack. PSG hot back from a corner with Suarez, and that was it, basically 1-1. So we will finish top of the group, and I think that was too little for Paris Saint-Germain to qualify. So I mean, I'm happy with that. It takes one of the big guns out of the tournament, and it's progression for us. So we'll just need to wait and see who we get in the next round. Now it's back to League Matters, and we've got a game against Partick Thistle coming up next. So let's just see if I can find what the script is with the prize money. We get 8.6 million added to our transfer budget from qualifying for the Champions League. So a few funds that we can use when it comes to the January transfer window, which is just around the corner really. Let me just have a look. Yeah, we're in the 11th of December just now. Sorry, 8th of December. Next game's on the 11th. So it's only the rest of this month, and then it'll be into the January transfer window. Now, I don't know when the draw happens for the Champions League, but we'll just need to wait and see when the fixture pops up, and we'll just need to obviously want to look forward, that's for sure. So now we'll get the team sorted out, and we'll go back to another strong team basically, and get ourselves ready for the game against Partick Thistle. Okay, so we're just about ready to get into the game against Partick Thistle, and I was just having a quick look at the calendar there to see the games which are coming up. And if we jump forward through a very busy January, we will then get to February, where we have got Chelsea in the last 16 of the Champions Cup. So definitely want to look forward to in that game, that's for sure. I'm not sure if it's a home and an away. Doesn't tell you which one we are first, but we've got a home and an away leg against Chelsea in the last 16, which is absolutely perfect. We've also got the Scottish Cup games to look forward to in February as well, so February's got to be a busy month, that's for sure. One to look forward to. So Chelsea to come, but back to current matters, and that is a away trip to Partick Thistle, and moving back to standard kind of league team if you like. Julian in goals with Yanko, Boyata, Meekins and Santos at the back. Then with Scott Brown as a holding mid. We've got Forrest, McGregor, Eswine, with Hemmings and Braithwaite on there as well. And it's a pretty decent team. It's one of the strongest we've got. So we'll get into this game, and hopefully we can keep our winning ways going in the league. Well pressed by Forrest. He's got McGregor with him. Callum McGregor off the post. And it's Hemmings. He's there to pick up from the shot that rattled the post really. McGregor should have burst the net. It hits the post and goes back out, and Hemmings is there just to tuck it home, and it's 1-0. That'll do nicely, a nice 1-0 victory. Not much in the game at all, to be fair, but we took a chance when we got it, and that's just kind of how it went. One of those kind of drab 1-0s if you like, but nonetheless keeps us on winning form. And Aberdeen slipping up yet again, making us even more comfortable in the league table, that's for sure. So everything's looking pretty sweet, I must say, at the moment. No concerns at all on that one. The one main thing that came out of that one was actually Martin Braithwaite picking up a small injury and been out for 8 days. That's the only kind of damage that we got from that. I can handle that he's only out for a couple of days. It's nothing major, and just one of those things that you expect through the season. A couple of players down for wear and tear and what have you. It's just one of those things that happens. But after 16 games, as you can see, 13 wins, 3 draws, 31 goals for, 7 goals against. We are absolutely cruising it in the league. There is no issue at all, and it's comfortable as you like. The main progress has came in Europe. We've continued on, and we've got the games against Chelsea to look forward to in the coming months. So hopefully you can join me for that. I'm going to end this episode here. Hopefully you have enjoyed. As I say, all links are in the description if you want to check out the series so far, and you can get a catch up and what have you. But nonetheless, I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy. Goodbye.